Morning guys, and welcome back to our channel.
Morning beautiful people.
Today we have moved up towards Fermanagh in Northern Ireland. We're heading up towards Malin Head at some stage throughout the week, depending on what way the weather allows it. But for today we're going to go on the Coolcay mountain walk, better known as the Stairway to Heaven. It's a miserable day. We don't know how far we're going to go up this mountain depending on weather, because
it's really wet
and we didn't pack all our gear. This is why we're moving to Spain.
Come on, let's get going.
At the moment we're just over 1.6 kilometers into our walk from where we parked with Lucy Lou. Down to the main road was about 600 meters, so another kilometer from there, and this is going to be the second car park now that leads right up to the boardwalk itself. I just seen on the sign the boardwalk is 3 kilometers, but I don't know whether that's to the top or whether it's 3 kilometers from here, but we'll wait and see, and we'll give you the exact description of it once we go along. Anyway, there's conflicting descriptions of it on Google with regard to the distance of it to and from, so we just have to wait and see when we get there, and we'll let you know a little bit more.
Let's do that. Okay, so guys, we're about 2.8 kilometers in at the moment. This walk or hike isn't dog friendly, but it is on a track from start right up as far as we can see. So you could bring your bike if you wanted and do the first part, but it's really handy. It's nice and safe on your foot. So far so good.
Yeah. So just around 4.3 kilometers in from where we parked in the motorhome, we've come to the boardwalk. Not too sure exactly how long the boardwalk is. I'm thinking it's around 1.5 to 1.75 kilometers. Just judging by the distance that people were saying it's a 7k thereabouts return trip. Still nothing to see up here, apart from a very well kept and preserved bogland that has been formed over 340 million years ago. You can only imagine what the views would be like on a clear day, but unfortunately this is Ireland. Incidentally, the mountain we're climbing at the moment is Coolcay Mountain. It's 650 meters above sea level, and it's the only cross-border and cross-county mountain in Ireland. It crosses Fermanagh and Cavan. Final push. Absolutely steep as hell. Wow. Well, this is it guys, this is top of the Coolcay trail, boardwalk trail, and believe me, it was a stairway to heaven. The final push was 392 steps altogether. It could be 1,000 from the bottom, is what we've heard earlier on, but it could be just a Chinese whisper. But a very tough climb the last couple of hundred meters.
Pity the weather is, we can't can't see anything, just whitewash. Apparently the views up here are really nice, but we enjoyed the walk anyway. That's out.
We're not going to hang around, we're going to head back down straight away. You probably won't see too much footage because we're going to be running some of this just to stay a little bit warm with the wind and rain directly in our face as we head back down the last 5 kilometres of this route. Talk to you later.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night.
Directly above the gradient here, this is me looking directly out in front of me. That's the Boyna, about 14-15 steps ahead of me as we head down. Very, very steep at this part of the mountain, guys, so just be very, very careful.
Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around.
This is what happens when you come with a sort of a plan but you don't know what you're doing. You know where you're going but you don't know what you're doing. We've just come back from the Stairway to Heaven. We had planned on going into the marble arch caves behind us, but unfortunately they're all booked out until Thursday. It's fully booking at the moment. The caves, like the bog, was formed 340 million years ago, and the caves come from this location behind us about 700 metres back the way, all the way back towards Coolcay Mountain, about 7.5 kilometres of caves. However, they've only developed 1.5 kilometres of the cave for visitors and tourist attractions. Lovely spot. Maybe we'll get back here some other day.
Okay, so we're just here at Coolcay motorhome camping air, and we're after just come down off the mountain, had a lunch, and the weather is really bad at the moment, so we're going to head over to maybe Bundoran, is it? Yeah, we're going to head over to Bundoran and see what we can find over in that location.
Morning everybody.
Morning.
We find ourselves up in Mullaghmore, up in Sligo. We came down through Bundoran after being up on the Stairway to Heaven yesterday. There's signs all over the place saying no parking overnight and no camping and stuff like that as well, so we didn't want to take a chance. We actually parked in the car park here that's belonged to the Pierhead Hotel. There are no facilities here whatsoever, but they do charge €12 just to have safe parking. And we had a lovely sleep actually.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet.
Nice couple of beers in the town there last night. We didn't record anything because the weather was just so miserable. I went for a run this morning. The weather was miserable at the start, but it's starting to clear up a small little bit now, so hopefully we get to see a few things around this town before we move on to Ballycastle.
Looking forward to that.
So when you arrive here, if you want to use the hotel car park, you just go in through those doors into reception and tell them what your plans are. They'll give you a ticket for your car windscreen and charge you the €12. We had a couple of beers there yesterday, but we had to go in and ask them to bring out an umbrella when the rain started, because for some strange reason the hotel wasn't allowed people to go in and have a beer inside, but the hotel over on the other side of the road, they allowed you in. This is the marina with the tide out at the moment. And we have a guy here that does sup boards and the likes. Not here at the moment, but the weather isn't very inviting either. Not unless he opens up at a different time of day. He was open yesterday. Mullaghmore Adventures. Coast steering and sup tours. All that rock diving. Very nice. You can barely see the bottom of Belbulbin over on the opposite side of the estuary. Cloud cover on top. We got a glimpse of it yesterday evening when the clouds went for about 3.5 seconds. So this is Mullaghmore Beach, which the tide is out at the moment. Nice long beach. Looks probably the best part of a kilometre in length. I'd say it's mad busy during the summer months, even though we're supposed to be in the summer months here at the moment in August.
Okay, so it's still morning time, but we've decided we're going to have 2 scoopies because it'd be rude not to. So, here we go.
And just like that, she's back.
Did
The
somebody order
lady
2
with the 2 scoopies.
Yeah, real friendly guy, nice shop. There's everything you need in a local shop. 2 lovely ice creams.
I reckon Gemma would like one of these.
So Gemma would love one of these.
Okay, dad joke alert. What do you get when you take a Frenchman's testicles out of the freezer? And on that note, we'd like to thank you very much for joining us on our trip to the Stairway to Heaven and to Mullaghmore. Tune in on the next video when you'll see us taking on the field in Ballycastle. Thanks very much for watching, guys. See you out and about.